unwrap that sandwich you brought, take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe, and get ready to enjoy the humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of feel-good and happy soup to help your day go easier and enjoy your break with others around you. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. The feel-good food you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. If you have a story to share, anything that happened at work, play, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you today, call in toll-free 888-565-1470 right now. So sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe and let Dawn and Freddy S. get your happy juices flowing.
I don't have a wand.
Video, here we go.
Wand crisis.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. And what is it, Wednesday? On a beautiful Wednesday, welcome to all our friends in South Florida, LA, San Francisco, New York. Get this one a wand.
It's my wand crisis.
Driving me
Thank you very much.
insane. What a morning.
But a really good morning.
Really
a very
good morning.
productive morning. 3 meetings in an hour. That's record.
All at the same time. Now, I want you to get a pen and a piece of paper because we're going to be giving out some real vital information today across the board, new friends, old friends, and everything in between. So you don't want to miss out. So I'm going to give you a minute and let her tell you something or another until
And
you
David and Nadine Kirby, we are in our last week of August. We're still lighting it up green for MD, so we decided to light up Freddy green today for MD. And this is for Duchenne's. This is for Muscular Dystrophy Awareness Month. So we still have the rest of the week. So everyone, light it up green. Any place, anything, you just need a green light bulb. And you're like the Green Lantern today, Freddy. How do you like that?
I'm going to make it greener. Right behind me and my shirt are like glowing.
And we moved our green light around because on camera, too, we have some new beautiful flowers from the florist that we have. We've got Jamina from Blossom Moments on the set with us, and we've got Jordana's Foster and Lena from the Wellness Lab with a new line of CBD that we're going to start sharing. And, of course, our family Mo is in the house from Corner Porch.
Good morning, everyone.
How are you?
Good morning. Welcome.
We got to fix that camera. Listen, Mo, it's funny. I'd say to Mo, hey, Mo, I want to try this. He goes, already done. Hey, Mo, I want to try this. Already done. Like, we're going to have movies on the garden over there?
Excellent. I love that idea. I've been planning it for a while. We're working on the landscaping right now to make it a little bit prettier on the outside. I would love to get a blow-up screen or put something, do a movie night. And
Oh, how
season's
fun.
around the corner. We're going to
a great
show
idea.
football on the lawn where everyone can see it from the deck.
Yes, apparently I've been told that Sunday night kicks off Miami Hurricanes football season. And not only is it a game, I've been told, it is an event because Miami and LSU are going to Texas Stadium. I don't understand why, but apparently it's the kickoff of football season, which means football widows unite. And those that like football, you can go to the Corner Porch. As a matter of fact, though, we can all go to Corner Porch. They can watch the game, and then everyone else who doesn't like football can go sit someplace else on the porch and enjoy some delicious food, a drink, a mule.
That's Saturday.
Sunday.
They're opening a football on Sunday? Oh, I know why, because the NFL is not playing this Sunday.
Really? Labor Day weekend.
You never play the same day as the NFL.
I know. What's going on?
I have no idea.
I don't know. Anyone but playing music somewhere on the other side. DJ, is that you?
No, it's his phone.
It's his phone.
It's your phone.
He goes, it's this phone.
He's not EJ anymore. He's NJ.
NJ. But anyway, the Corner Porch, I wanted to know because I had a dream that you put on Casablanca, the movie.
Hey, you never know.
And there was standing room only.
We have the space for it.
But would they allow you to do it?
That I don't see why not.
Why not?
We
You
have
can
the
rent
space.
it.
All I
'Cause
need
it's
is a
Florida.
blow-up screen or hang a screen on the outside, get a projector, and we're full on.
I bet Steve-O could get a blow-up screen.
He has one.
See?
Steve, if you're listening, give us a call and let's do something.
Is our phone
because
line hooked up today?
It's not.
It's not
Don't give me a
hooked
call.
up
Call me on my phone.
I'm looking. I don't think the phone line's hooked up today.
Boricua, you know, put the computer on.
What language was that?
That's Spanglish.
That's me speaking Spanish, is what that is.
But anyway, Corner Porch is located where?
85 Southeast 6th Avenue, Delray Beach, Florida, right next door to the free parking lot. Right
You see,
on the corner of
you see how I
Southeast
put him next to his own picture? Look at that.
That was nice. And Sunday is barbecue.
Yes, it is. This Sunday, we're going to open up for Labor Day weekend. We're going to do something special. We're going to open and do normal breakfast and lunch at 9 o'clock, and then right at 1:30, 2 o'clock, we're going to bring out the grill, bring out a tent, and on the lawn outside, we're going to do everything barbecue related.
I think
$25
Gio's,
all you can eat.
you're going to film? You're going to bring a camera Sunday? He's going to come do some filming for you?
Excellent.
I'm going to come eat?
Yep.
You're going to eat?
Of course I would. No, I'm going to watch you eat. Yes, I'm
What
going
are we
to eat.
barbecuing?
Bucket beer specials at
Bucket
the bar.
beer.
Happy hour specials at the bar for cocktails as well. Everything's going to be barbecue related. Barbecue chicken, hot dogs, hamburgers, sausages, all the sides to it, mac and cheese, potato salad, probably corn. We're going to put
Wow.
all the ingredients up in a few days, and everything's going to be on the grill outside.
Mac and cheese. My kid said to me the other day, Mom, you never would let us have chicken or hamburgers with mac and cheese. It never made sense. Again, it didn't make sense in my head. I grew up kosher, so at my house, you would never put those together. So for a meal, it never made sense.
Right.
You grew up
So,
kosher?
so apparently, my kids had a very neglected childhood because they did not have chicken and hamburgers with mac and cheese. So I'm going to invite them Sunday to the barbecue.
But wait a
and they
minute.
can have
They
a
can make
barbecue
one for lunch.
and mac and cheese.
You're not allowed to have kosher. You're not allowed to have...
When you're kosher, you don't mix milk and meat.
Dairy and meat, you know.
That happened to me.
You're not kosher, you're Puerto Rican,
I know,
so
but
it's not an issue.
I went to the Jewish deli.
And you asked for a hamburger with mayo?
No, not a hamburger.
Cheeseburger.
It was a pastrami sandwich.
Yeah.
A rye.
With-
So I said to the guy, can I get some mayo? No. The guy says, I'm sorry, sir, this is a Jewish deli. So I said, do you want me to go across the street and ask them for mayo? He says, no, you don't understand. And until right now,
Can't do it.
now I know why I can't do
But you know what I was told by my mother?
Now I know why.
She told me, we had this conversation about you the other day when she was in the hospital.
Who? You
My
and your
mother and I, about mayonnaise and you.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise apparently is part of it's made from eggs. So you could theoretically have mayonnaise on a hamburger because it is not dairy.
There's no dairy in mayo.
That's what she said. She said, tell my son Freddy that he can have mayonnaise on anything.
So how come they didn't let me have it?
That's what I don't understand.
And then I said,
You
can
didn't
I,
have her there with you.
can I put...
Wait, understand, my mother was in the hospital the other day with AFib, and the conversation we had was about Freddy and mayonnaise.
That's right.
And shrimp. And
should
she
be.
said, would you please bring her some sausage and peppers and some
Now let me ask
shrimp
you...
salad. This was our conversation Monday in the
But hold on a
hospital.
second. Can I put the mayo on the sandwich outside the restaurant and bring it in? Or I'm not allowed to do that.
I don't know why you couldn't have, it's kind of
They
sacrilegious.
said I could.
It's like having kosher.
Sacrilegious.
Yeah.
Sacrilegious. Hey Mo, can I have mayo with your
Yes.
pastrami
Well,
sandwich?
of course. But who does that?
It's a house of sacrilegiousness.
I think ketchup would, and not even ketchup. Mara, what do you put on pastrami?
Ketchup.
Ketchup?
Ketchup and mayo. It's
What do
a
you put on
Russian
your hot
dressing.
dog?
You just don't eat it.
Russian dressing,
Ketchup and mayo.
See, that's the funny thing is,
What's wrong with you?
It's like Thousand Island.
right? So think about
Exactly.
that.
Minus an island, yes.
minus the relish.
1,000 ailments.
But think, all Jewish restaurants have
That's fun.
Russian dressing, right? But they don't have mayo, which is not true.
Because
It's
it's,
not
made
true.
of that. So that's a
Exactly,
contradiction
right?
in
So it's a
itself.
total contradiction. It makes no sense.
Total contradiction. That's why you have to come to the corner party.
Which is why
We
we
give you
host.
all the mayo you want.
And there you have it, our
And there you have
unscripted
it.
first 10 minutes of the Brooklyn Cafe.
There you go.
On
What
a
a
wonderful
mess.
Wednesday.
What a mess. So what's the address to the corner porch?
85 Southeast 6th Avenue, Delray Beach, Florida, 33483. It's just one block south of Atlantic Ave, right on the corner of Southeast 1st and 6th.
I think we need blinking lights so people know it's a restaurant.
I think we do too.
I think we need to have fireworks. How
Do
much
you remember
can I
that
get
big
away
light we
with?
used to have in here?
What?
Remember that big light we used to have in here that changed colors?
Yeah.
A huge light.
No, that's not big enough.
He needs a huge
Nah,
like,
that just
strobe.
overheated. That wasn't big
I
enough.
take it really hot.
He needs one of those monster things that goes outside. And
Or Steve to bring music.
You can see it from the highway.
That's great.
People always follow. You ever follow those lights just to see what it was? I did that in New York. I said, follow the lights. Let's see where it takes
I
us.
once wanted to follow a rainbow to the other side. Ever notice you cannot follow a rainbow to the other side?
Right.
Did you know that?
No, you can't follow a rainbow. It's an optical illusion. You're never gonna read. Yeah, you can.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can. Listen, can we have a I can't even say it. All right, moving on.
What do you want?
I was
do you
gonna,
want?
I was
What would you
gonna,
like, Freddy?
What would you like, Freddie?
I wanted to have a rainbow sandwich. You ever seen the rainbow bagels?
Yes.
I have not.
You have not?
I have not.
I got a bagel company coming. I'm gonna have them bring you a bagel rainbow. It has all the colors. You ever seen them?
No.
Yes.
Are you Jewish?
Yes.
And that's why.
They make
Why
rainbow
would that-
You
bagels.
can't eat bagels. It's got kosher.
What?
I have no
I'm not kosher.
Yes, you can eat
Far
bagels.
from kosher. That's good.
You seen a rainbow bagel?
Of course, with my delicious deli.
Yeah, rainbow bagels. They're delicious. You ever seen a rainbow deli? A rainbow bagel?
Is it gluten free?
No.
I can make it gluten free. Just like I can make anything
Oh my
rabbi-ish.
gosh.
What is that called? Kosher. I can make anything
Really?
kosher.
Oh my
Yeah, if you pray on it long enough. I make most kosher,
But
right?
I'm really glad Mo is here because Jermina is with us, and I saw Jermina's ad on Facebook. So people who say Facebook doesn't work, I saw your ad, and I called you, and you came over. Number one, she answered the phone. Number two, she showed up on time for a meeting. And number three, I only asked for pictures, and she brought us these beautiful roses that are right here behind the set. So she's 3 for 3.
Let's
and,
go to 3.
And we
or
said,
2.
you know, we have to introduce you to our friends and family at the corner porch because you've got this beautiful mantle. So we could put some beautiful flowers there. Mara says, you know, make it very romantic, put little roses on the table.
Definitely come by and check the place out.
See?
I'm sure we'll be able to work something out.
visions.
Aw.
And wait till you see what
That
we're
would be
putting
a
on our
nice
set
combination
next.
for both of you.
I would eat there if they had their flowers.
Excellent.
And I will eat there if she's eating there because of the flour.
We'll be done here in about 45 minutes. We're right down the block. You take a walk with me.
Why don't we just get the hell out of here? The hell with this. Let's just go.
We'll take this on the road. We're gonna have this show
We're
at your
good,
place.
mobile.
Yeah, we'll have the show at your place.
Exactly.
Oh,
See?
we're actually working on it. He has a second floor. We talked a little bit about that, right?
That would be great.
Jermina, tell us about what you do in your floral company.
Well, my flower, it's a home-based flower shop. And I started in 2008, 10 years ago. I started this vision, which I love very much. It's more about healing. You know, flower has when you see flowers, you're happy. So I am fortunate to sometimes deliver flowers at the hospital, you know, other places, and it brings joys to people's lives. So that's what I'm here for, to bring healing and rejuvenation to people's lives.
Beautiful.
How cute are you?
Now let me ask you a question. There are certain flowers. When I was in New York, I used to raise black roses, which are very expensive. They're beautiful if you can raise them. And then I met somebody down here who actually showed me she raised them. Remember that lady that had them? Do you have exotic flowers that people wanted?
Not really.
But you have those orchids, you said,
Well,
right? The blue and
orchids,
purple
yes.
orchids.
Orchids are gorgeous.
Yeah, orchids. Yeah, they love orchids. I'm an orchids fan, so I love orchids. But those other flowers, they don't really ask for them. But roses, orchids, they do love. They do ask for them. They do want exotic.
And
They
they
have
also
all types of orchids.
yes.
You know what I really loved about this flyer that you posted? Is it just resonated on so many levels. This weekly delivery, which we're always looking for, right? Weekly delivery to change our set. Homes, businesses, hospitals, and senior centers.
Everywhere.
You know what that means? It means she cares. You
Yes.
didn't
Yes.
put on here, and you do this, you didn't say weddings, events,
No.
and all the things that everyone puts on, and you do beautiful events. She does everything, lighting, events, she can get us curtains. She can change our whole
You
set.
can get this curtains. Really?
She can change our whole set, but you didn't even put that on here. It was the weekly delivery that got my attention. So whoever put this together,
Very smart.
really smart because this is your everyday bread and butter. This is what keeps people smiling
Yes.
and happy. And you walk in, you say, "Oh wow, look at these beautiful flowers." It just brings another smile to your face.
I'm
They
happy
smell
I
good.
can do that.
And then the events, those are milestones. Those are things that are life changing. And not everyone has a wedding every day, but every day someone wants to smile, right, and feel
Yes.
good. The senior centers, like all at bottom says weddings and events as well. But that wasn't the first thing that I read, and I thought, wow,
That's right.
that's really amazing.
And it's really cool because
Thank you.
flowers actually warm up a room
Yes.
to make it comfortable. And you know, Mo's here with a restaurant and everything else. When you walk into a place that you feel comfortable, all of a sudden you're not hesitant. You order. Everything flows from that point on, which is really good.
You know what she said? You know how people walk in here and tell me no? How many florists have been in here and said no? Or they start their price point at something that's so ridiculous. One, she came in, she said, it's going to cost $150. They may die in a few days. I said, why would I spend $150 if it's going to die in 2 days?
Because there's no windows in here.
Well, I understand that, but come
Well,
up
it's
with another
funny.
solution.
Dylan hasn't been here a few days, and those
I've
have
been
to be
taking care of it.
Oh, have you?
Yes.
Dylan is the assigned flower guy. He takes the flowers
I've been
to the
taking
front,
care of it.
and then he brings it back before the show.
But it's like what we say. You never say no, you just find a solution,
Find a
right?
solution.
Those, if you change it every other day, they will last you a long time.
I'm going to show you something after the show that makes your flowers last a very long time.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And when you see this, I've never done the lemon test with you either, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Oh,
a
okay.
lemon in there.
I don't know if we're allowed to do that.
We might not be on air. We'll have to do it off air.
But there is something I'm going to show you guys off air, which is going to blow your mind about flowers. And they will always keep the flowers fresh for an extra 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Long time. Yes, that has actually still been living while we're in here. I've been taking care of it.
Have you put the gizmo on?
Yes, I did actually.
Yes, you did. That's
I
why those
actually
flowers
did.
are still alive and
gizmos?
blossoming.
And the orchid goes outside. And these roses are beautiful. And
Beautiful.
look, she made the roses today, and look what she's wearing.
Yes, I noticed
She
that.
matches.
You match when you deliver the flower?
Yes.
Mo does it too. Look, he bought this food and his earrings
She
are
matches when she
hamburger.
delivers the flowers. And do you know where she's from? And you know who she knows?
She knows Leslie Jock.
She
'cause
does.
She's Haitian.
Yes.
Everybody knows Leslie. I was Leslie's producer for 5 years.
Oh, you were?
Tell him Freddy, the producer, say hi. Have you ever met him?
I met him a couple times, yes.
Have you gone to the station?
No.
Oh, yeah, I want you to come to the station. I'll put you right on.
Okay.
I guarantee. And he loves me. I'm his brother from another mother.
I think he loves me more.
No, that's a different level. We're gonna touch that.
I'm just saying.
That's a gift. That's a gift.
You know, you saw that yesterday, right?
What was that?
Hey Mo, do you know Leslie Jock?
I do not.
Oh, I gotta introduce you to him too because we have to put your restaurant out in the Haitian Nation 880? No, what is it? 890?
I don't know what station he is.
The largest Haitian, huh?
840,
840.
she says.
I think.
She knows more than
She
you
knows
do.
more than me, and I produce it for you.
See that?
840, the #1 Haitian Nation station in South Florida.
Definitely. I love you.
That's what it
The
is.
Haitian Nation Station, and
It's in
is
the
the
corner.
biggest following. Did you see JJ posted yesterday?
JJ was a big story that came out of here, and he met her, and he worked with her, and all sorts of stuff. But
You know,
what
she's
did
had an
JJ
internship in Tallahassee with, I think, a congressman or a senator, and when, you know, the primaries were yesterday, and that Gillum has won the primary for that, she just said what it shows is that anyone coming from anywhere in
Oh,
our
the gentleman that
country
won?
can actually
Did you see that yesterday?
come out, because he grew up, I think, in Miami,
Miami.
right? Not such a great area, Miami, just like she did in Delray. She said it just shows you that anyone with persistence and the drive to do it can do it.
And it
So,
wasn't even close.
not even close.
This guy beat the nuts off this other guy. I mean, unreal. But it goes to show you, and now this girl that we met her through 2 different roles, what, 4 years ago, 3 years ago? 3 years ago. And I predicted back then that girl's going to be in the Congress. You watch. You watch.
She
You
will.
mark my words. She's going to be a
Jasula-
congressman.
JJ, Jasula Juneau, what amazing. You haven't had the pleasure to meet her, but when she comes back, you will all get to meet her. We met her through ADL and No Place for Hate, and she was a representative at Atlantic High School, and she came over from Haiti right after the earthquake because she had no place to go.
Oh, wow.
And what happened to her, and the hatred and the bullying, and what she went through when she came to the United States to live here with no support system, and what she has made for herself is truly an amazing gift.
We should go to the BB.
We should
Friends.
have her Skype in VMix.
We can do that.
That's what
We
we
should
should
go back to the BB&T Center.
Yes.
Have the Brooklyn Cafe Day, and bring all our friends.
We got a lot of friends.
And we do that thing on the top that where we were up on top.
He's glowing, isn't he?
I know.
And we had Mo, you come with us, and we'll put your banner up at the BB&T Center. 21,000 hockey fanatics.
Certainly.
And what we did was we did the ADL piece there, and everybody went wild. And after the game, you get to shoot the puck into the net and everything else. But they had their banners up there. You have full use of the house to give out materials.
Nice.
So if you're selling CBD or anything else, the flowers, all of that, and you have a captive audience for 3 hours of 22,000 people. It's craziness.
Let's go to commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk to Jordana Foster. We've got Lena in the house, the Wellness Lab. This CBD smells like orange blossoms. I've never smelled CBD
Amazing.
that smells this good. And you've had a big following, so everyone's looking forward to hearing Lena. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back. Who's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner in
What
Delray?
time do you open for breakfast?
9 a.m.
Welcome to the corner porch off of beautiful Atlantic Avenue here in Delray Beach, Florida. Now, this place is tremendous.
What else do we have? We've got the Nutella French toast.
We have an omelet. We have a chicken sous vide.
That's delicious. And
And
this
the
is?
We
panini.
have a panini sandwich.
What a morning.
Holy smokes, this is unbelievable.
So we're right at the corner of Southeast 1st Street and 6th Avenue.
Come on down and check out Corner Porch. Ready to dig in?
We're ready to begin, and don't be late because we got to get to eating.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Welcome again. Thank you.
See you soon.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ready, set, go beyond. I'm Jordana Foster. As a motivational speaker, trainer, and mindset coach, I understand the importance of positive energy and inspiring others to become the best version of themselves. With an emphasis on personal and professional growth and development, I help individuals, entrepreneurs, and organizations to succeed by addressing their limiting mindsets. Learn how to go beyond your limiting beliefs and maximize your individual strengths to unlock your true potential to thrive. Are you ready to go beyond, to live your best life now? Contact me, ReadySetGoBeyond.com or 305-753-6758.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe.
We're on the road at, where are we?
We're at Cafe Luna Rosa. Check this out.
Holy smokes.
That is our famous watermelon mimosa.
What is in it?
So we have Smirnoff watermelon vodka, fresh muddled watermelon juice, champagne, and a little club soda. The restaurant has been here since 1993. Started as a gelato store, and in 1997 we became a full-service restaurant. And over the years, Cafe Luna Rosa has definitely become an icon in Delray. And we absolutely love being part of our community. Being across on the beach, it's an amazing thing to look at every single day. And we're very thankful that we're able to have so much success here in the community and give back to our community whenever we can.
Here is the view out on the beach. It is the reason you come to South Florida for vacation. It is the reason the locals, we stay here in the summer because nothing beats this view. Right on Ocean Avenue, just south of Atlantic on Delray Beach. Amazing this view.
The www.cafelurosa, 34 South Ocean Boulevard, Delray Beach.
Come on down, check it out. The meatballs, delicious. Have them on set. Cheers. Have a great weekend.
Have a great week, and we'll see you down. Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching.
And we're back on a wonderful Wednesday at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. You know, you keep making the CBD tower and I keep taking it down. And you keep making it and I keep taking it down.
I can't talk right now.
It's going to fall. We've got Jordana Foster with us, and Jordana was with us yesterday, and we had the Pillow Company on, and with 20% off on the Pillow site.
Yes, and they just put in the code Brooklyn, and it's on your website, the
It's on
Brooklyn
our-
Cafe.
it's on our
You guys
Facebook
can-
page.
And you can have a loved one's shirt, dress, uniform if they're in the military. If you have a son or daughter that plays sports and they no longer play anymore, or they're in college and you have their little uniform, it's a beautiful way to honor somebody who's here or no longer here, to still have them in your life. And it's a beautiful product, and I loved bringing him on here, and you could feel
What a
the
nice
heartfelt,
guy.
amazing person. And the product really is helping people cope with,
Loss.
Yes.
So take a look at our Facebook page. You can find the site, the link, and 20% off. And today you bring on Lena with us from the Wellness Lab. Are you
She's
speaking yet or
incredible.
no?
I'm
You're
so
keeping
happy
your
to
mouth
have
shut
her.
for a minute. He's not speaking. All right, so you're going to introduce Lena, please, since he's not speaking.
Oh, okay. So Lena and I are very good friends. We met at a networking event in Hollywood and instantly had a connection because both of us are interested and have a passion for helping other people get healthier. And there are a lot of different platforms and ways by bringing awareness to people, from nutrition and working out, me with mindset, all those different things. And she has an amazing company that she's going to talk to you about with these products that are life-changing. And it's called the Wellness Lab Store, and that's her website. And she's going to actually offer for today, and I don't know for how long, for the Brooklyn Cafe viewers to get 25% off.
25% off, yeah.
Which is amazing. And so many different... What? It's in the comments. Oh, it's in the comments. So anyway, just go on to the website, follow it. You can find the products that she's talking about and have an alternative to what you're doing to get yourself healthier, and she can help you because she is very knowledgeable. So Lena, I'd love to have you talk about what
Welcome,
you
Lena.
do. Thank you for coming.
So excited, and these products are incredible. We've been talking about CBD for months, right? Don't talk, just keep eating. Now he's had his CBD, and now he's having lunch. And this is what it's like when I host a show. When I review the show, here I am talking. And I have this full conversation. He plays with his toys, and he eats, he plays on his phone. It's like being married.
This is unbelievable.
There he speaks. How do you feel?
Which product is
I
that?
don't know how to measure 3 drops, but I think I took 30 drops.
Which product is that?
This is the Wellness Lab,
The 1800 milligram
1,800 milligrams of blueberry
tincture.
tincture. You put this under your tongue.
Sublingually.
And I'm going to tell you, it tastes just like blueberry. But when you keep it down there, my body reacts to CBD very quickly. Remember when we did that show down there, you were making fun of me?
He tried everything, and then he had a few edibles.
Yeah.
But the difference between CBD, and we always put out the information first, the difference between CBD and hemp versus marijuana or medical marijuana. So can you explain that?
The CBD is not psychoactive. It has all the healing properties to help with every ailment that you can possibly think of. It just it helps with your immune system, your digestive system, your brain activity. It helps with your neurotransmitters. They fire again, which is what happens when you have an ailment. Those neurotransmitters start to become degenerative. It turns into a degenerative disease where your receptors aren't firing the neurotransmitters anymore.
So is that what happens when you have neuropathy?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which is what I have. And it's funny because I was talking to you about putting this together with Moringa, and I found out a year ago that when I do that, the neuropathy subsides. And then the swelling goes down because diabetes, in my opinion, is all about what you eat. We talked about
It's
that.
all about what you eat.
And it's the inflammation about what you eat.
So you have to remember that, anything that you eat, if your body can't digest it, it causes major inflammation throughout your body because it goes through your intestines. It's called intestinal permeability. And what happens is it gets into your bloodstream and then it causes major inflammation and causes cancer and any type of ailment that you can think of. So I've been working with a company called Biotrinetics, and it's a digestive system test. So that changed my life along with doing CBD, because CBD is not, it's a health supplement. It's not a medication. You just take it every day. You know, some people notice it, some people don't, but in time, you notice that your body will react to it in a positive way. So, you know, people think it's not evasive, so you just have to remember that.
And this is your line that you work with, you've created.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is not a multi-level, this is not a corporation that she's representing, this is your line that you've created.
How did you get started with this? That's an interesting story.
So this happened about a year ago. I got diagnosed with lupus, and the medications that they were prescribing me was attacking my central nervous system and was causing symptoms of multiple sclerosis. So the medications were basically killing me slowly. So I started doing research on CBD and found out that there's no side effects. So I was like, well, I have nothing to lose. It just so happened that my grandfather got diagnosed with aggressive cancer at 94 years old, the same time I got diagnosed with lupus. So we both started taking it, and within 3 months, I no longer have psoriatic arthritis, and my grandfather's aggressive cancer has been reduced by 65%.
And how's your lupus?
It's amazing. I don't even have symptoms anymore. And they said it wasn't curable. That's not
But is
true.
it curable?
They say it's not curable, but I don't think it is curable through Big Pharma. But it's
Well, someone
cured
we
me.
met with today, his wife has lupus. And she has her rheumatologist, she has an orthopedist, she has every doctor, every medication. And he called her and he said, have you been to this one or this one or this one? And I sent her to Daphne. I don't think she's gone yet, but I would love her to meet Lena because you've done this.
I'm still doing it.
You're doing
and
it,
it's
you've
amazing.
done it, and
yeah.
You see,
A friend
what
of mine has lupus. I will refer her to you.
And you know what, lupus is an autoimmune disease, and you know how we get it? From the food that we eat.
everything is from the food that we eat.
It's from the food that we eat. Gluten causes lupus.
tell me about the different products you have here.
So this is a lotion. This is lemongrass, and lemongrass has a lot of, the essential oils of lemongrass has a lot of healing properties in itself. So, we infuse the lotion with that, and this has 150 milligrams of CBD in it.
And that's what always is confusing to me, is the amount that you should use and the differences.
And everybody's different.
Oh, this smells amazing.
What works for you may not work for her.
Correct.
So,
That does smell nice.
It smells like lemongrass.
It's funny because the other CBD oils that I've tried in the past, they all smell like feet.
yeah.
And this one, the difference
that's
between the
lovely.
lotion and this.
Is that what you?
This is the Wonder Butter.
So
you
this
imagine
is
putting
my
your feet on your
bestseller.
body?
This is the Wonder Butter.
Freddie, this is Wonder Butter. Have you
Yeah.
smelled
I
this?
smell it. It smells like ice cream.
Smells like
smells
vanilla.
like-
It's like
Is that what you
creamsicles.
wanted to
smells
put
like an
on your
orange-
feet? Is that what
Yeah.
you're talking
It
about?
smells like an orange creamsicle.
Have you ever smelled some of the CBD products out there?
Yes, they don't smell like
It smells
hers.
like mold.
No, hers are amazing.
It's craziness.
Because they're earthy. This does not smell earthy.
I know, but it shouldn't smell earthy. It should smell so that you
All
want
right,
to
so I'm
put
going
it.
to answer my own question because it smells earthy because it is. It's from the hemp plant. So when you look at the other ingredients, 100% pure vanilla, essential oil, aloe vera, papaya extract, honey powder, CBD antioxidant, anti-inflammatory properties. So everything in here is good.
And you could pronounce it and read it,
Right.
which is really...
If it has more than like 50 ingredients, don't use it.
I always say if it has more than 5, that's why I don't cook with anything
Right.
more than 5 ingredients.
And then
what I got?
we have the pet tinctures for dogs.
The
Smell
who?
that.
Oh, the pet?
Yeah, and these are amazing for
Smells like
dogs who
ice cream.
have, that have separation anxiety and who are,
My
hyper,
cat.
hyper dogs.
Do you know that I spend $50 a month on a food for my cat?
You're a cat
I
person?
have, no, I'm not, but they gave me one anyway. they gave me a 27-pound Maine Coon cat,
Aw.
right? Casper. I love him. But when he came to me, he was a nervous wreck. What is it with people? The way they beat up on cats and
Horrible.
dogs and stuff. So he was a shaking mess. So the doc said to me, you're going to have problems. And I did. For 3 months, I was going to get rid of him. It was all over the place. They gave me a food to calm him down. Now he has it less. He's much better now. But this helps anxiety?
Yeah, so this says dog tinctures, but it's for pets. It's for cats, dogs, horses.
Now, what I took
So-
a couple of drops. Is this also good for anxiety and hypertension?
It's amazing for anxiety. So on the website, I do A through Z, and you can look up any ailment. it's not finished, but you can look up any ailment and it'll tell you a link on how CBD works for that ailment.
And the
Because,
website is
the Wellness Lab Store.
thewellnesslabstore.com. People are commenting all over the place. Lena's the only person I'll get my CBD products from. She knows exactly what product I need.
Well,
I mean,
but
the
you
amount of
also do-
response, been a high-impact athlete for my whole life, and Lena's products are the only thing that helps me.
And you do a consultation before you recommend anything to anybody.
I do an assessment because I can sell CBD products all day long, but it's easier for me to assess the person, find out what kind of ailment they have, and I can direct them to what product is best for them. Because I don't want them wasting their money on products that they really don't need. We need to get to the root of the problem first. So usually I start with the nutrition, and then I go to the CBD.
Now, the thing that I admire the most about her is that she is a client to herself. When I come on the air and I do essentials or I do other stuff, I'm taking it because I am a diabetic and I had an experience. And you don't need to know that anymore, but I went through this. So I can actually say, this actually makes me feel better. It may not make you feel better, it makes me feel better. If you try it and it makes you feel better, then pass it on to the next person.
And it makes me feel better that it makes you feel better.
Well, I'm going to tell you, the pressure on my legs, maybe psychosomatic, call me whatever you want, is less right now. Now, why is that? Why is it all of a sudden? Because when I get on set, sometimes it feels like 2 vice grips on my feet. And you saw that I just took it.
More than 3 drops, yes.
Because I need it.
He took a week's worth.
I need a boost.
Well, this bottle is supposed to last you 6 to 7 months.
I may need a few more bottles, but all of a sudden,
Good thing you have the discount today.
you ain't lying. But all of a sudden, I feel less pressure on my legs.
That's
now,
awesome.
What the hell?
It's miraculous.
Is that?
It's the most miraculous thing I have ever been involved in, and it's been the most rewarding thing I've ever been involved in.
How'd you get involved in it?
It just so happened that I met this guy that.
She has restless leg syndrome.
Oh, it would work perfect.
She's had it for years and years, and
Holy
never
smoke.
can find relief.
First, it's definitely the food that she's eating, right? Because most people can't digest dairy and meat. That's a huge thing. People don't want to give that up, and that's fine. But they want to start when something catastrophic happens. So taking CBD, it helps with preventative measures, and that's all you have to think about. If you want to think about your future and the quality of life, then you start taking CBD.
Excuse me.
You're going to put some cream
Putting them on.
You need some London butter on your feet?
You know that curtain you were talking about, honey?
He needs a
Now you know where I need it. This is freaking believable. I'm not kidding.
You had a few drops already on the tongue.
A few drops. I think I took a month's worth.
Speechless.
This
How's
is.
it feel, Freddie? It feels really good, right? Because I put it on my hands. It smells.
I want to eat it. I don't want to rub it on. This is
Feet.
delicious smelling.
It smells so good. It smells like an orange creamsicle.
who have, how about people with arthritis? Anything like that.
Bursitis, arthritis.
Anything with.
Of course, because arthritis is inflammation, which is what I had. I couldn't even move my hands when I was taking the medication and my medication was $2,500 a month. My insurance didn't even cover it. So I had to pay that out of pocket, and then I was dying slowly. I'm like, what kind of deal is this?
They're going to kill you both ways,
I'm
honey.
like, this is great.
What other products? You've got the tinctures.
That
You've got
smells
the
really good. I can smell that over here.
Eat your heart out.
So we have the honey. I'm looking for a new packaging, but this is really good. You can just put it in your
The
coffee
honey
or
sticks?
tea. Yeah, so these are really good. Honey's really good for your immune system as well. So on my website, I'm trying to do overall wellness. So I want to incorporate other people's products because it's not just about my product. It's just about people, doing having the same vision as me. So I do this hemp oil soft gels. That's from another company, and it's cold pressed. And it's really amazing for people who travel, don't want to take the tinctures with them on an airplane, and they don't have to worry about security taking it for whatever reason.
That's what happens. They're going to use it.
Exactly.
Yes, they do.
So, and then we can customize any lotions and topicals with the milligrams. So if you want stronger than 100 milligrams, we can do 200.
How high can you go before that's it?
You can go as high as you want, but you don't want to do too much.
How would you know,
It's
though,
so
on a lotion?
expensive. So usually 100 to 200 is about a really good amount. You don't really need any more than that.
And this is 100?
That's 100, and I have a 200. Anything more, if you need more than that, you need to start taking the tinctures.
You're going to do both.
I can take all 3 tinctures.
Yeah.
I'll be tinctured out before
He's
you-
real busy over there.
How's it feel in your feet, Freddie?
Look, he's
What?
going to start taking the dog tinctures.
Why not?
I'll take
I
anything.
can bow wow
Hey,
like the best
anything.
singer. Now, let me ask you a curveball question.
Okay.
Do you do soaps?
No, I'm actually, inventing. I'm doing with my chemist a CBD cooking oil, and I'm doing,
cooking oil?
Yeah,
What a
so
great
people can cook
idea.
with. 'Cause,
You like that idea? Mo likes that idea.
You have to and you have to understand people like to eat. So it's like, okay, well, if I can't get through them this way, I'm going to get through them through the food, because that's people eat their feelings and they
The
eat
food.
when they're bored. And,
The good food.
And I'm doing a CBD granola bar as well.
Hey, Mo, can you imagine? Come to the corner porch if you're a diabetic
A CBD granola bar,
and
Freddie.
get a CBD granola
Or
bar.
that you're
or
cooking
something.
with the CBD oil for the food that you're serving.
And
I
eat
think that
healthy.
could be amazing.
Well, you gotta
right?
taste. I don't know. What do you cook your fish in? My goodness gracious, that was nuts. Oh my God, like that.
Salt and pepper on the grill.
That's it?
Black bean seasoning. That's it.
Simple.
She came over and says, "How did you like it?" This is not enough of it. You gotta
Oh,
put
look,
more
he
on.
wants.
Over there. He's still going.
He's gonna slide out of here.
I do this every morning.
Every morning?
Every morning I put my
Smells
CBD.
delicious.
It doesn't smell like this. Like I told you, it
Smells
smells
so
like
good.
feet.
Like
The
it
one I
smells
got.
Birthday. That smells really good.
Smells like a creamsicle.
Yeah.
Can you imagine people going to the porch and putting on their CBD oil on the porch? This is phenomenal. Holy smokes.
I stand behind my products 100%.
And the difference between the Wonder Butter and the lotion.
So it's just a.
It's over there.
So
Different
the lotion,
consistency?
it works the same. They're both topicals, so it works the same. It's just a different consistency.
And that's the lemongrass, which smells really
And,
good.
we
too.
have
all of them.
So the oil cream is for people that get drier. They have ashier skin. It's oily. That to me doesn't work for me because I don't like oily. I use the Wonder Butter all day long.
I could tell it's not oily at all, but diabetics have to keep hydrated. the
They
skin.
do. So it's different
So you
types
have
of
pure
skin.
circulation.
Yeah. Like my brothers would use the oil, the oil cream
Now, can you put this stuff everywhere in your body? It won't irritate you?
anywhere. Well, you don't put it everywhere, but you can put it.
No, I'm talking about everywhere. I'm talking about everywhere.
Yeah, Freddie means everywhere.
There's warning labels are for people like you. Right.
Your earlobe.
Now, hold on. She did say if you want something, she'll make it, right?
She did.
On that, Jaja, we're going to go to commercial break. Shout out to Blossom Moments. They're commenting for Jermina that she's here on set with us. Jermina, you don't have a website?
Yes, I do.
What is the website?
bmgevents.net.
bmgevents.com?
.net.
.net. bmgevents.net for Jermina, 561-951-6343 for beautiful blossom moments and flowers delivered to your home, office, school, hospital, senior centers, and of course your big events. And everyone's talking about you, the Wellness Lab, thewellnesslab.com. Easy enough? We're going to take a quick commercial break.
Now, hold on a second.
And the
before we do-
25% that they can
25%.
get.
And the other thing, I want to ask, does the Corner Porch have a website?
Yes, we do.
What's it called?
Cornerporch.com.
Is it?
Yes.
Check out cornerporch.com. Save the date for Sunday.
The
There
food's
is
phenomenal.
a BBQ. Ready to go to commercial, Jaja?
Taste.
We'll be back in a few.
coming too.
We'll see you in a few.
All right.
Hi, my name is Leslie Carmen, and I'm the founder from Carmen Care Laser here in Boca Raton. We've done so many treatments. We've treated people with severe back pain, knee pain. If your pain has been there for so many years, often we just have a tendency to just believe that we're not going to get better.
I had a bad injury with my knee, my left knee. And it is amazing after just 3 treatments. And even after the first treatment, I could tell a huge difference.
We'd love to invite you to come see us and be a part of that. Thank you.
Science has confirmed that real health comes from raw, organic, and wild foods. Essentials is a complete program of 5 products to help your body function as nature intended. Premium ancient superfood algae offers energy and stamina. Food-based digestive enzymes help prevent occasional heartburn and may reduce stress from processed foods and heavy metals. Our proprietary probiotics help support immune health, regulate bowels, and eliminate toxins. Improve your mood, mental clarity, focus, faster rejuvenation, and better sleep. Order now at eatessentialsnow.com. Essentials, life-enhancing ingredients in the palm of your hand. Eatessentialsnow.com. Science has
Planners, an
confirmed.
American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true. Cruise planners and
Welcome. The Brooklyn Cafe is at
Slovakia.
Slovakia. Best pizza in Florida, let me tell you. Are you getting me doing the cornichoni?
Slovakia has been on Atlantic Avenue for 8 years.
Oh, pizza ball. LeBron James.
We make homemade Neapolitan pizza, which is just like you're walking the streets of Naples, Italy. We make our own homemade mozzarella cheese. Our pizza is the thin crust pizza.
I love it.
Cheesy American
process.
There's nothing processed. It's just delicious. Cheers, guys.
Well, your pizza's really good.
Thanks.
I hate you.
I'm telling you, it is the best pizza. And ladies, if you're counting carbs, only 12 carbs in an entire pizza. The whole thing. Come visit Slovakia. Check it out. 522 East Atlantic Boulevard. Right in Lower Beach.
We gotta try it.
We're gonna eat. You ready?
He wasn't ready to do it. Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching.
I am impressed, Freddy. That's pretty good time, right? Wow, you are right on the bell, right on the money.
She counted down.
I'm impressed, but you made it back in time. We're sharing coffee, and yes, they will do anything you would like. I'm going to be sending pictures for our label on our coffee. He said send them. They'll send us a mock-up and the verbiage that we want on it, because we have our intro story that is on our newsletter. That's going to be going out again, I hope. I don't know where Mara went. Next week. Our second edition of the Brooklyn Cafe TV newsletter. Interviews, and how do your feet feel?
You feel pretty freaking
They feel good. This amazing line, and she'll also private label, which is like such a gift, because the Wellness Lab, and I love that it's your own line. And that you created it out of necessity, always, right? Now Scott created his pillows out of a need.
Yes, this is why I bring the people here. It's an amazing opportunity to share something that is important to you, just like what I'm doing, out of a need to share with other people to get healthier.
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Are you doing,
I don't
by
know.
the way?
I'm helping people.
Who are you?
Well, how interesting, again, no coincidence,
every day.
that you're doing these beautiful flowers because you understand the power of lifting people up through floral arrangements. And I believe in that completely. I buy flowers for myself every week. My husband isn't going to do it, and he does, but not every week. I buy them every week, and it doesn't have to be a special occasion, because every day we're here is a special occasion.
Just saying.
Okay, just saying. Now, as far as the nutrition and your mindset and everything, and what Lena's doing and what you guys do, it's about helping people step into having their best life. And so I help businesses and individuals who want to take that next step, who want to get ahead, who want to redefine success, want to redefine themselves at the different points that they're at in their life. And I'm thrilled to do that with my coaching and speaking and masterminds and everything I'm doing. And I'm actually going to be having a show, thrilled to say, on your network Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. with
What's the name of that show?
Go Beyond, which I help people go beyond their limiting beliefs. Go beyond where they're at right now and to discover where they want to be. And not just talk about it, but to actually do it. And I help them set up strategic steps to get them from here to there.
And I have to say, we have a lot of coaches that walk through, right? Over 3 years, we've met a lot of life coaches and health coaches and business coaches. Sometimes I wish there was another name for coaches because
I know.
there's so much more that you do, but you have clients that you really immerse yourself in it and you do it and they grow.
Because it's not a one and done. And just like what Lena does, you can't just say, okay, this is, I help people with their mindset. I help them with their nutrition. I help them with, because we're all these pieces. We're not just one facet. So you have to work with the whole person. And so I appreciate you saying that, because when I go in, you can't I want to find out what's holding them back in their business. Why are they not where they're supposed to be? For people who are empty nesters, what has been tugging at you that you want to do? People who are getting ready to retire, or they're in a career that isn't serving them. If you're not feeling good physically, emotionally, there's a lot of components. So I want to get to the root of the problem with people and show them that there is another way, and we work on all of this, and it's me with a lot of the people that I have to work with, and I help them to achieve their greatness and enjoy life to the fullest.
Well, it's really funny because what do we know her? 3-4 weeks?
Not very long.
3-4
5, I think.
5.
And the funny thing is that when you first came, you were like, okay, but what is all this about? And
I
then
didn't know.
But then from you came all of everywhere you go, every time you come in here, something spectacular happens. Have you noticed this?
I feel very blessed.
It's really hard to explain what we do, right? Until people come in and you see it. It's hard to put into words what we do.
You're
trying to explain it to me.
All the
Yeah.
people that I bring in here, it's a magical place. What you guys have built here, you cannot explain it well, but I get to meet all these people that I think that energy, just like meeting you, I've been wanting to go to the corner porch. I want to talk about a lot of ideas I have for you and synergies and collaborative.
Why haven't you gone?
I know you haven't introduced me yet, and he happens to be here bringing this phenomenal food that I can't stop eating, the hummus, and the fish.
Don't wait for me to
You can't-
interview
I
because
know.
this is a very busy
Well,
guy.
look, but he came in here, and again,
He came from Florida, from Miami. He came up. He
I
was
was
down
from
in
North Miami
right?
Beach. So but it's about timing, and it's about energy that brings like-minded people who are on a mission. That's why what you're doing here on this show, what we're doing with health and wellness, working mind, body, soul, and what you're doing through food, making people have a great experience. It's all having people on set. It's all related, and that's why we're all here today. And I'm really excited to be with
good, and you feel good from the inside out. And the CBD,
Yes.
you are a walking proof. We're going to find out how you're doing as the day goes on. Check in with Freddy because you're taking 3+ drops. You have the Wonder Butter all over your feet. You smell like an ice
My
cream
feet
cone.
feel fantastic.
You smell really good, by the
And
way.
boy, I smell delicious.
You smell like a creamsicle.
I smell
You smell like
delicious.
It smells like an edible, right?
Listen, she can say that, you can't. But I'm going to tell you something. All kidding aside, I feel fantastic.
Aw, that's awesome.
This is just like so scary.
But that's the whole
Do you
idea.
feel anything yet?
That's great.
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, I tell you, you should have done it my
But
way.
you may not feel just, oh my gosh, you're going to feel just an overall sense of better,
No, I could take
right?
a
But the
nap.
symptoms of
You know,
what it is.
It takes time. It's kind of like when you take chondroitin or glucosamine. You don't say, oh my God, I feel amazing.
You
the
take
next
what?
day. You know, when you take
Glucosamine for
glucosamine
inflammation.
For your joints.
or chondroitin, you know, yeah, you don't feel it the next day. It's just
Absolutely. You take that
it's-
stuff.
it's just in time. It takes time. It's not something you just try. You just, you take it every day. It's like it's a nutritional supplement. But
Well,
it's
I take CBD every day, and I have a
Yeah.
bar of soap. I want to show you this thing. I take a shower with this soap.
I've
for my
tried calling
feet.
her 3 times.
And she has a wonderful product, and we can't get her.
Can't get her.
really okay. Well, I
I'll
can
show
make
it to you. Oh, you can make it? Oh, there you go.
See,
So
but
you
that's
can
what
make it.
happens. We
Hold it.
call
She can make
people.
everything.
She can make anything you
Anything
want.
you want.
Not really. And now more than ever, it's
You know
really
what he
important
wants.
for people to be their own healthcare advocates. I talk about it all the time with nutrition and products and what are you using, what are you eating, what are you putting on your skin, CBD. And if you are thinking about what you're using, don't think of it as an expense. You have to consider yourself as an investment. I try and show people remind them of their worth.
Everything is an investment. Investment in your business, investment in self, investment in growth, whatever it is. And there's no coincidence, Jamina, that you're here with us,
Yeah.
right? Because we've been looking for a florist, and
there you
there are
are.
many people in South Florida that we call and they don't come, right? You ask for the soap,
And
they don't
nobody's
come.
ever come on the emphasis of feeling healthier, feeling better, which is a great segue to what we're talking about today.
But go to thewellnesslab.com, enter the code wellness for 25% off on your order, and talk to Lena. She will help you, guide you what you need, whether it be the lotion or the butter or the tinctures,
Well,
the
she's
edibles.
going to want to do that before you do anything. She's going to want to talk about what's going on
Is there a
with
phone number you want them to reach you at?
You can contact me on my direct line.
What is it?
You know, at appropriate hours.
410-299-1551, or I'm sure you can send her a message. And Jermina, how can we find you with Blossom Moments?
You can call me 561-951-6343 or go to my website bmgevents.net.
bmgevents.net.
And Leslie, I know you're watching at the TV studio at the radio station. I can see you. He's watching.
He's on his way to the bathroom.
Call her, get her on your show. We're gonna put that together.
We'll hook that up for you.
And how do we find Corner Porch?
On our website, cornerporch.com, or you can give us a call to book parties, make reservations, 561-266-3349. And again, we're walking distance from the Ave, so visit Delray Beach and take a walk down 6th Avenue, and we're right at the corner.
And join us all there on Sunday for a barbecue.
That's right. Get on down there, and I don't hear any more excuses. Everybody says, "Oh, I'm waiting for me to invite me, Freddy."
You're all now invited.
Everyone's invited.
Give me a break.
There's always room on the porch.
There's always room on the porch, baby.
Hashtag find the mule. We're going to be back in 2 and 2, 95.3 FM, 1470 AM. We'll see you in a few.
Don't go away.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Hey, girls.
So this is Tim and Jen.
Welcome. The Brooklyn Cafe is at...
Radio show, teaching you the opposite of everything you've been taught, so you can obtain the results you've never obtained. Join us 7 days a week. Can't get enough? Visit DellOnTheRadio.com to listen to the Del Walmsley Radio Show, access past show podcasts, and join the conversation.
Those of us who grew up with Elvis and the Everly Brothers thought we'd never need help. But today, many of us can't afford enough healthy meals. There is help available thanks to MUZONE, a Jewish response to hunger, and Ruth and Norman Rails Jewish Family Services. Call us at 561-852-3333, and we'll provide you with a free screening for programs that will help you put nutritious food on the table. Call us 561-852-3333.
1470 AM and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. Wake up with the Steve Kane Show.
Just tell me what your problem is.
With replays overnight, every night. WNN. The Money Talk Radio Network is WSBR Boca Raton, W280DU Boca Raton, and W245BC Lauderdale Lakes.
If you're not happy with your investments, if you've ever tried the stock market and haven't done well, hop in the car and get to Online Trading Academy. Online Trading Academy's pro investors show you how they find the right investments. Learn current Wall Street skills about stocks, options, futures, forex, even Bitcoin. See how market timing works and how money is made in up, down, and sideways markets by using their patented rules-based strategy. It helps find the right investment and limit the risk. The instructors at Online Trading Academy are certified, currently trade, and are profitable. They show you how they invest every day. Call now for a pair of tickets to a free half-day class at Online Trading Academy. Classes are all over Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, Jupiter, and Port St. Lucie. Call Online Trading Academy now. Call 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510.
The skills you can develop as a soldier in the Army National Guard can give you an edge in the high-tech job market of tomorrow. The Guard offers career training to take advantage of your skills in science, technology, engineering, and math that can help give you a leg up to a high-paying and rewarding STEM profession. Get a head start on your career while earning money to pay for college. Log on to nationalguard.com to learn about all of the STEM career opportunities in the Army National Guard. Sponsored by the Florida Army National Guard. Aired by the Florida Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Gallbladder problems, gingivitis, a bad back, indigestion, fatigue, low libido, not sleeping well, need to lose weight. Just some of the topics you'll hear about. Hi, I'm Dr. Bob Martin. Join me Sunday mornings at 10 on Talk 1470 WNN.
Now you can get Talk 1470 WNN on 95.3 FM too. Loud and clear. Health and Wealth Radio, WNN.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
Science has confirmed that real health comes from raw, organic, and wild foods. Essentials is a complete program of 5 products to help your body function as nature intended. Premium Ancient Superfood Algae offers energy and stamina. Food-based digestive enzymes help prevent occasional heartburn and may reduce stress from processed foods and heavy metals. Our proprietary probiotics help support immune health, regulate bowels, and eliminate toxins. Improve your mood, mental clarity, focus, faster rejuvenation, and better sleep. Order now at eatessentialsnow.com. Essentials, life-enhancing ingredients in the palm of your hand. eatessentialsnow.com.
Ready, set, go beyond. I'm Jordana Foster. As a motivational speaker, trainer, and mindset coach, I understand the importance of positive energy and inspiring others to become the best version of themselves. With an emphasis on personal and professional growth and development, I help individuals, entrepreneurs, and organizations to succeed by addressing their limiting mindsets. Learn how to go beyond your limiting beliefs and maximize your individual strengths to unlock your true potential to thrive. Are you ready to go beyond? To live your best life now? Contact me, ReadySetGoBeyond.com or 305-753-6758.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. Well, it's 1 o'clock, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. The team is ready to serve you a huge portion of fun for lunch. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought, take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe, and get ready to enjoy the humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of feel-good and happy soup to help your day go easier and enjoy your break with others around you. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. The feel-good food you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. If you have a story to share, anything that happened at work, play, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you today, call in toll-free 888-565-1470 right now. So sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe and let Dawn and Freddy S. get your happy juices flowing.
Hold on. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. Very good, Boricua. Nice job. Welcome to all our friends in South Florida, LA, San Francisco, New York, Chicago, I said LA. Said it twice because I liked it twice. I am strung up. Where's my stuff? On this CBD stuff today, unbelievable.
You can't say you're strung up.
I mean, I'm hyper.
Oh, it's not supposed to do that.
I'm not strung anything. I'm feeling good is what it is.
That's exactly what you're supposed
My
to
God, because
feel.
my feet were killing me, and it is. You got. Well, all I can tell you is you got to get this. So we got to try it.
This Wonder Butter from the Wellness Lab. Check it out. TheWellnessLab.com. 25% off on your orders. Just put in the code WELLNESS. You can also give Lena a call at 410-299-1551, and she will direct you towards the Wellness Butter. There's a lotion. There's this roll-on that's like BioFreeze called Fire and Ice. It's BioFreeze-ish with CBD.
Ish?
Well, because BioFreeze is a patented name, so it does the benefits of that. It's a roll-on. The tinctures for pets, there's edibles, and she's created this out of her need to find good health because she was diagnosed with lupus and $2,500 a month on medications that was going to another medication, and she was just slowly dying. And she created this incredible
And paying
life.
for it. She was dying and paying for it.
And you smell really good, by the way. You smell like an orange
I am delicious.
Speaking of delicious, we also had Corner Porch on our first hour. Check it out, Corner Porch in Delray, just one block away from Atlantic Avenue on 6th Avenue, Atlantic and 6th. They're having a barbecue on Sunday, an early Labor Day barbecue, $25 for all-you-can-eat barbecue. And my kids, you're invited also because they're going to have mac and cheese that you can now have with your barbecue meat.
That's
I know,
right.
my
He's
kids are
bringing extra food so you guys can.
So we had the Wellness Lab, and I'm very happy that we're working with a new florist called Blossom Moments. You can see that on the other camera. Jermina from Blossom Moments brought a beautiful floral arrangement in, and she's going to be helping do some set design. She's going to hang curtains if we want them, lighting. She does it all. She also does weekly deliveries to nursing homes, hospitals, your home, just to add a smile to your face or huge events. So what a great first hour we had.
Healing with Flowers. So check it out. Give them a call. And
Blossom Moments, 561-951-6343 or bmgevents.com.
Excellent. All right, so let's move on to our second hour.
Because you know what today is?
Wednesday.
Today's a wonderful Wednesday. So when I sent Duff the email, you know how I sent it? Have a wonderful Wednesday,
You
Duff.
told him that? He texted me. He says, what's wrong with doing?
Duff, this is me 3 years later. It's still a wonderful Wednesday on our set.
You're hilarious.
But he did a great job. Duff is on the board today, just so you know.
I don't think so. I think Rich is on the board. Because I called it, Rich picked it up.
Okay. Hi, Richard. Don't know you, but welcome to our family. It's a wonderful Wednesday. We've got full crew in. We had lunch. We're ready to go, I think. What you got cooking? You feeling good?
I'm feeling good.
Give us a call, 888-565-1470.
We need more cowbells.
You got your, look, they cleaned our setup. I just want you to know your train has been moved on the side. They looked at our set and the kids laughed.
Take like my big, this is your big eraser.
That's what you first said to me when we were at BZT. For all those past mistakes we've made,
that's right.
It's a really big eraser.
All right, we're waiting on you, young lady.
Well, she was writing down all the information because they
I
all
know
have
that,
digital
but she
cards.
goes from that chair to that chair instead of getting to this chair.
That's just how I roll. I have to
That's how you roll.
I gotta reach everybody.
Working the
You have some of this, I show you how you roll.
It is the reaching tentacle. So she said, Lena said, she'll check in with us in a couple days on how
I know,
you're
I
doing
can't take
with
any more
this.
for the week, she said.
No, because this little bottle is supposed to last 7 months, 3 drops.
I don't roll that way. That's not how I roll.
I warned them. You can roll on this.
Apparently he's rolling.
He is
Yes,
rolling, but
he's
look at
already
this.
getting
This is
started.
actually a roller. This is a roller for all your
I get
aches
to
and
go a
pains.
whole different level.
Yeah, we're not going there.
Conversation.
Because he asked if you could use the Wonder Butter everywhere, and she said,
Almost.
Freddie, there's warning labels for people like you.
Yes, but she's going to
And
create
that's how
something
that
for
went.
everywhere. Just a saying.
Okay.
All right, so who do we have courtesy of, what's the name of your company again?
So, KRI Image Consulting.
KRI, which is blowing up a whole new dimension.
Yes, we're actually in the process of rebranding. So there's a big announcement of that soon. We're rebranding into a full agency, and that's very exciting.
Yes, it
And
is.
we have two clients here today. They are both coaches of some sort, however, in very different platforms. Right to my left is Tim Marshall, Tim S. Marshall. He is a sales dynamo. He has, I will let him explain himself a lot better than me right now. We just started working together, so I don't have that 30-second elevator pitch right
How come?
away. I know, right?
You should have that done.
Yesterday I should have that done.
You got the 5 fingers, right?
Yeah. So, I know. This man has written 6 books.
Yes.
6 books. Breaking Through Fear was his most popular book. He has cracked the code on getting over the fears that prevent you from success, and in primarily the sales kind of perspective, but also in personal life, business as well. And he's an amazing guy. He's an awesome public speaker. He's a keynote speaker. He's been all around the world coaching people. He's had countless successes, worked with Fortune 500 companies. Amazing techniques that he uses to break through fear. And then we have Jennifer Martin, who Tim is like on the upside, you know, after many years, we won't say how many, of experience in his field. Jennifer's kind of on little, you know, the beginning end. She's probably, 10 years in to doing what
10 to
you
12
do.
years.
And then also deals in the fear perspective, but on a faith, spiritual centered avenue.
No, she got both sides covered. That's pretty good.
Exactly.
We're all going to be good now.
These
right?
two.
We're going to be proof that there's harmony
Yeah.
in all of it.
Everybody's going to be so strong after this.
Well, removal of fear is the key ingredient to any growth in business, but not only business, but self-awareness and everything else that goes with you. And that's the key element. So I'm a little curious to find out, now, how long have you been doing this?
You know what? I went on a mission 23 years ago. I was kind of stuck. I had a 7th grade education when I was 20. I had good parents, bad thoughts. And one day I got up and I found this tape in my parents' garage called The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale.
Okay.
And I didn't know what it was, so I listened to it, and the words resonated where he kept saying, you become what you think about. Now, the only thing I really got out of that is, number one, I was not becoming what I thought about because I wanted to become better. So I turned it around into action and really went on a journey of taking notes and trying to do everything I feared that I thought I couldn't do so I could teach it to other people.
And you did this at what age?
20 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, 20
Okay.
years old. So anyway, to make a long story short, I got my college degree. I went from remedial math to tutoring and quantitative methods. I had social phobia, and I was told not to go into outside sales. You know, you lack presentation skills, and then I became the #1 account manager in the country, and then I started a company from scratch in 2008. But this was all based on breaking fear, and I took all the content over years and I leveraged it to teach other people, whether you're a professional golfer, if you want to start a company, if you want to be a public speaker, if you want to leverage whatever you have, because on the other side of fear is value. If I fear not being successful, then I value being successful.
Well, let me ask you. There are people that would say, they look at you, they hear you speak, you feel your energy and your aura, which is something we're probably going to get into. And there's a lot of positive coming from you. 7th grade or not, shy people will always say to me, Freddie, you don't understand, I'm not you. I can't do those things. That's the first problem, right?
Right.
Because they're saying I can't. How do you overcome somebody that you meet and they say, it sounds great, I'm all in, but I can't do what you do?
I would say this, you know, if I took a word yesterday and I looked at it, and it was the word compass. And I use analogies sometimes to explain certain things in a way where somebody could identify it. So if I'm a compass, if I'm an internal compass, and I'm facing north, going up, or facing down, which is south, and south is being like, you know what, I can't do it, right? Well, let's face up, right? And then you've got your east and the west, which is learning and experience and execution. So what you try to do is you take your learning and then you execute it. So in other words, if somebody, because I hear it a lot, well, I'm shy, I'm this, I'm that, I'm whatever it is. Well, we all started somewhere. But if you take that learning curve and do it, right, experience it, and do it again, your compass is always going to face up, which is your empowerment, right? So you're really in control of wherever you want to go, but there's nothing that we can't do. It's just what we say we can't do, and the power of doing and learning as you go on is invaluable. And you can just really turn whatever you think you can't do into victories, and then it compounds over time.
We always say the other side of fear, though, is faith.
Absolutely. Well, yes, we
right?
say that.
That's what we talk about all the time. The other side of fear is faith. And you can have the faith that it's going to be okay. And you keep going and going, but to grow a big company, we can't do it. I can't do it alone. Freddy doesn't do it alone. It takes teaching and everybody else to go with it. So you can have and want and desire and have this amazing thought that you're going to have a great big company, or whatever you do is going to be successful. But often we can't do it alone. So it's empowering bringing those others into the same thoughts with faith and passion to grow it.
Absolutely.
Well, and I love what you mentioned, because it's something that I hear all the time, and it's actually one of my favorite, I think, questions or first statements to get from people, because the reality is the world does not need more of me. The world has enough of me. The world needs more of whatever their special gifts are. So really understanding that it is honing with a definite purpose as to what they are called to do, what their passions are, what have been their experiences and their personalities, and not discounting that, but instead, again, with faith, creating an expansion and creative of thought as to how to best use those to serve others. I think that what happens is, obviously we're outspoken, and so we're meant to reach a certain audience, but those people that are shy or maybe off-center, they're reaching another set of people that we may not reach.
Correct.
And so it's really important to understand that we're each a leader in our own right, that we've been placed next to people to our right and to our left that we have influence in and over. And so it's understanding our gifts. And I think the best way to get over fear is to really have that definite purpose backed by a desire, and then a plan backed by, faith. And then it's just discipline. It's just the work behind the faith to get you there.
Well, who's in intern cove? Who's in the intern cave? All right, you're alone?
She's editing a piece. No, EJ's in there.
I want you guys to come out here for a minute.
Dad,
there's
I
a
thought
reason.
you left.
Oh, they're right behind us. Okay, so I want you guys to take a seat and sit down, grab a mic or something.
I want to kind of know the difference between what you do and what Tim does.
Go ahead.
You know what? You had a great point, and you said, in order to build a business, you have to have people around you that are effective, right?
And support your vision.
And support your vision, which is leverage. So once you do that, right, I could have fear of not building up my social media because I'm not an expert, but she is for the most part. So I'm going to build that and leverage that out. So that fear starts to go down.
Right.
And then you congruently put people together that are building something. And then the next thing you know, you have a dynamic company.
Well, this is the reason I'm bringing the interns out here, is because these guys are starting out on their journeys, and they are here to learn how to make their journeys grow. And what I see is, I see two mountains, and you have the beginning and you have success. And then I see faith being that bridge. Mm-hmm. You can always bring an army across this bridge if you get there. And I want you guys to listen to what they're saying, because it is the essence of your life to come, of your future. It's exactly what they're pointing out. And I think if there's anything you're going to take away from this internship that you guys are doing, you're looking at it today. It is vital that you understand the message. And this is a two-pronged message. This is not a one-prong. It's not Dawn and I. This is coming from some experts. Somebody who's been around the block and understands success, and somebody that will help you get there because she's been there. So, are we going to go to commercial?
Yes, we are.
All right, let's go to commercial break, and then I want you guys to ask anything you want. But I need you to listen to what's going on here today. This is why I want to thank you. This is really important stuff.
Give us a call, 888-565-1470, and we will be right back.
Freddy Carmen, and I'm the founder from
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or CarmenCareLaser.com.
I got a guy. You need a guy? I got a guy. With vCard Global, all your contacts are in the palm of your hand. Never leave home without your business cards or brochures again. vCard is the ultimate marketing tool. No more printing cards or brochures. vCard fits in the palm of your hand and is always with you. vCard is a powerful networking tool that virtually promotes sharing and builds referrals for your business. vCard Global, the virtual business card. Hold your business in the palm of your hand. Contact Jennifer at jenng.vcardinfo.com, the world's most intelligent business card. I got a guy, jenng.vcardinfo.com.
Hey, Dawn, do you know what CBD is?
What is CBD, Freddy?
CBD is a cannabidiol. My goodness gracious, I'm Puerto Rican and I can announce that. Cannabidiol, which is found in the hemp plant. CBD can help regulate your mood, improve your sleep, reduce inflammation, and you know what? It even increases immunity.
Did you know that our internal systems are already made to receive the CBD? It's made of natural botanicals without any psychotropic effects. Do you know what that is?
I have no idea what that means.
It means you can get healthy without getting high.
That's right. Now, people come to the studio, we give them CBD, and what's the first thing they ask me? Can I drive home? I said, did you drive here? Yes. Well, then you're going to drive home. So if you want CBD and the experience to feeling better, reducing anxiety, what do you got to do?
Give him a call at 561-674-7446. It is the #1 legal and leading CBD company in the United States. Safe for all ages. Where do you visit, Freddy?
You visit livelovecbd.com.
livelovecbd.com. Tell him Dawn and Freddy sent you.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Dawn and Freddy S.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time.
And the sound is back.
And did you see how, I can't even say it's the portrait, the caricature?
The what?
Portrait that Jay is doing of me and Freddie for the
You saw
cafe.
that? How are we going to use that?
We're going to hang it up.
How you doing?
That's Esther. That's our intern.
Hi, Esther.
Hey, Esther, how tall?
Hang over here.
Hey, Esther.
Take a seat.
Hey, Esther, how tall are you?
I'm 6'1" without heels.
6'1".
Without heels.
Without
You
heels.
are a mammoth personality. Mammoth.
She knows. She is.
So, Freddie,
Welcome.
I'm thinking we're going to hang it over there someplace.
Where?
We need over.
No, I already came up with the perfect deal.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit a button. It's going to come out of the rafters. I'm going to hit a button. It goes right back.
Actually, Jermina thinks we should hang it from the ceilings. We should hang art from the ceiling, she said, and then she can float some curtains and lights behind us.
Okay,
From Blossom Bowman.
we'll let her do whatever she wants. Anyway, I want to get back to what we were talking about because I want to get the interns involved to ask whatever you guys
We
can
have
ask
an extra
anything you want.
intern.
Ask about what you want because sometimes fear comes in different packages.
Yes, absolutely.
Right? I mean, it isn't
Yeah.
always about to say, I'm afraid of something. Sometimes you're afraid of succeeding.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to have the pressure or you're afraid of rejection. And those whole 9 yards. And our kids getting out of school right now, and I'm a little worried.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you
You're
guys.
on a little too much CBD
Well-
is what I'm thinking.
No, I'm worried. I mean, he
I
understands.
agree. I speak at universities, and a lot of it is, there's so much publicized right now, and there's so much content out there. So I say to a lot of people, who's the real expert? Please stand up. Because a lot of stuff that's said is not actually true. I believe in education. It doesn't mean you have to have it, but at the same time, you want to complete it because that's where you get that experience of problem solving, right? You're going to have that aptitude level. And with schools in today's world now, they're increasing having like pods, like critical thinking, and different ways to create concepts. Is that correct for the most part?
Would you guys agree with
You doing
that?
at school?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much?
Cool stuff.
I had a conversation with my son yesterday. He's second year law school. And, they're all trying to get on moot court. So here's the position that they have to do. One side has to defend the Second Amendment, and one side has to negate that side.
Has to argue against
Has to argue against it and the expansion of the Second Amendment. So, my son, right? There's always an argument within an argument, which is why he's a second-year law student. He says, Mom, I just need to pose this question to you. Do you know what side I got? What side? I have to support the expansion of the Second Amendment. He says, don't you think, and I've got Parkland sitting next to me, don't you think that's an unfair assignment that we should have to do as students in Florida? I said, no.
No.
He said, well, why not? How can I actually try and win this argument to get on moot court for the expansion of Second Amendment?
Because
I
he
said,
doesn't believe in it.
because he doesn't believe it. I said, but that is the perfect thing you should be arguing for. He said, how? I said, because you will learn something from this experience, because you know what? No one's saying the Second Amendment is, yes, everyone should go out and buy machine guns and shoot up buildings. You're talking about the constitutional right to bear arms and protect yourself. So if you take the emotion out of it and you look at the Second Amendment, he says, but. I go, you just got to look at it.
The facts.
Yeah.
But it's the facts, and I know this experience, and you know Aaron.
I do know
This
it.
experience will take him to another level of something. And there's a reason he got to support the Second Amendment, because he is so, she's from Parkland, right? So right here sitting next to us,
Yeah.
you talk
I am
about
too.
faith. How do these kids go back to school and walk in faith before they even get to the business development side?
Yeah, but they don't, it's interesting. He brought up a part because they teach the business side.
Mm-hmm.
They don't teach the faith side.
But you need
Am I
both.
wrong?
You can't walk in faith and walk back into that school to get the education
That's
you
different.
need.
That's
but it all
Parkland-
builds on
yeah,
each
but hold
other.
on. I'm going back to what he said in schools. In schools, they teach you guys the ins and outs, because we've had interns in here teach you the ins and outs of business, right?
No.
No? They
Only
don't
to
teach you?
take business.
You don't take, in school they don't teach you how to run a business, how to
No.
be...
I don't even know how to pay my bills. I don't even know how to balance a
I
check.
never learned how to do my
don't
taxes
learn that
or
in
whatever.
So let me ask you a
Taxes?
question. What's your major?
None of that.
What's
Yeah,
your
what is your
Yeah.
major?
What was? She-
Who are these people?
They graduated.
What?
Multimedia studies.
Okay, what's your major? What is it?
Communications.
Communication. What's your major?
I'm a business major.
You're a business major.
Yes.
Did
Okay.
they teach you business
So-
in school?
To a certain degree, I feel like you do have to self-educate a lot of the times.
Okay.
It's the passion that you have towards it. If you want to learn more, then you're going to have to learn by yourself. But
Okay,
if you-
I'll buy that.
Here's what I'll say. Here's my 2 cents. In today's world, you have to learn entrepreneurship. You have to learn it, no matter what your major is. Because of technology, advancements, whatever it is, you have to become your own business. And once you become your own business, that's where that fear of the unknown starts to dissipate a little bit. And you challenge yourself to pay your bills, right? Learn about credit. Learn about mathematics. Mathematics is one of the most important skills to learn. That goes along with entrepreneurship and business, because everything that we do now is based on math, right?
Numbers.
Social media, numbers, analytics, artificial intelligence, whatever it may be. So learning mathematics is absolutely critical. So no matter what your major is, you have to learn how to become what your major is, how to manage it. Because you can manage your own major by becoming your own business.
This is actually a really interesting point, because we do a lot of talking in my business about your brand, your personal brand, especially when I'm working as a publicist for a personality instead of just a business. But essentially, like any person, any personality is a business. And it's an interesting perspective that you just pointed out, because when he says you got to make yourself a business, you really are. If you learn all the ins and outs of what makes you you and what you're learning and what is your education and your goals, then you're going to have to sell yourself when you go out into the real world. And so if you adequately prepare yourself to know all the ins and outs of what you're getting into and who you are as a person, that's actually your business, you'll be able to set yourself up to work for anybody and be strong for anybody in that
But that's where she comes in.
That's what I was just going to say.
You
because
can't
you
even
can't learn
think of a
this.
business. I can tell you from my experience, I cannot think of a business until I can look in the mirror and be happy with what I see.
That's right.
And get dressed in the morning and know that I got this when I walk out the door. Whether I'm faking it to the world until you believe it, whatever it takes, you cannot grow your business effectively if you don't believe in who you are. If you don't have faith in what you do and the passion and your purpose, forget paying your bills, because you're not going to have any money to pay your bills, because you're not going to get out of bed.
Well, it's interesting because I hear students all the time like that. They're not teaching us, they're not telling us, and I think that that's actually a service, because fear lies in the uncertainty and the indecisiveness.
That's right.
And so where people are just looking to be fed and receive basically somebody else's point of view or their argument, we're quick to go to social media and ask for recommendation or Google something versus taking the time to just actually think on our own and discover what we kind of feel internally or what our own awarenesses or experiences have already offered up. And then from that place, understanding our kind of place or centeredness to that, and how we then use that to create something new.
But isn't her saying, I don't know how to balance a checkbook. I don't know. The word I don't know. Isn't that the beginning?
It's the beginning of
admitting, let's fix it.
Yeah.
If you don't know it.
She's not saying she's afraid to balance.
No, I'm
her
not
checkbook.
saying that.
She says, I just don't know how.
But then
Are
we
you
find
afraid to?
then we find a way for you to learn how to. And in school, they're going to teach you one thing. This is what I learned from NYU. Don't wait for NYU to teach you. You have to teach it. When you came here, we asked you, I'm not here to teach you. You're going to teach us. Mm-hmm. Tell me what you know. Show me what you know. Right, wrong, and different. True?
Yes.
Okay.
When I met Freddy, he says to me,
Yeah,
Freddy says, you're going to be a producer for me. I said, no. He says, you're going to get advertising. I said, no. You're going to sell shows. Absolutely not. He says, what are you going to do? I said, I don't know. You asked me to come, but I'm not doing any of those things. Did I not?
Yes, 3 years ago. And here she is. She's doing them all.
Yeah.
She got them better than me.
You're going to grow the show. No. Well, why are you here? I don't know.
Well, and I would say that's the biggest takeaway for people kind of starting on this purpose. It's don't look at where you are in your current departure point.
Good point.
You've got to look at things from your arrival point, and the arrival point has to do again with that definiteness of purpose, and then that definiteness of plan is just okay. What is the next step I need to take today? But there's so many people that fall in love with the plan versus the purpose, and they will let go of their purpose to keep the plan. And the plan's flexible. The plan changes. It changes with a new understanding, a new awareness, a new set of facts that you're operating in now. But that doesn't necessarily mean all the conditions and circumstances in your life that you're experiencing now are going to hold true for what and who you're asking to
Because
become.
as parents are always saying, well, you should do this, and I think you should do that, and maybe you should do this. And even in that circumstance, do you want my opinion? You're going to say yes, even if you don't, right? You're going to say yes.
Yeah,
well,
but-
maybe you should consider doing that. And you're thinking, I don't want to do any of that stuff. But if we stop and and you and I say it all the time,
Yeah,
if we
but
listen to the silence
Yeah.
and we just stop and we listen to our innermost thoughts and how we feel, and we don't listen to all the noise around us, turn off your TVs, turn off your computers, turn off all that stuff, and listen to what you truly want in that inner voice in your guides, whatever you want to call it, and say, this is what I want and this is what I believe in, and you shut all that noise out, you're going to find your next step. If we can turn off all the noise.
Well, and I think most of us inherently know. I love the analogy of, we say we don't know, so we're going to go to flip a coin, but inherently we're kind of already rooting for which side we hope lands face up. So I think inherently we know. What you're saying is true. It's, can you find, the small, still voice within? And asking yourself the right questions, just, and again, in a sense of awareness of, what is past that fear? What would you have the freedom to do with clarity if you move past, the freedom of
that's a great point.
I think for me, and I'm not somebody that will tell somebody to think too much, because that's where people get in trouble.
Do you have kids?
Yes, 2 kids.
How old are they?
My son just graduated from Rice. He's 22. And my daughter's 19.
Well, so when they chose their majors or choosing their majors, did you give them whatever makes you feel good? Or did you say, you know what, maybe you should get a degree in business?
They kind of made their own choices. My daughter is into equestrian, so she wants to be a vet. And my son is into heavy mathematics and economics, and he's gone on his own path, traveled the world, and now he's living out in Houston looking for a job. But he has to embrace that of, you got to do it, right? In order to look in the mirror and have confidence, you got to do it. And you got to prospect, and you got to network out. And that's where sometimes, if we think too much, we might think our way out of doing something. If you act on it, you become it.
Well, that's overthinking.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm going to tell you something about your kids. If you're my dad and I chose my career, I would bet $1,000 that they did it because they see the strength of who you are. So it isn't so much that you didn't tell them. Trust me, you told them.
Yeah.
And sometimes the best learned lesson is the question asked, is not the one stated. I mean, we talked about this. You don't tell people what to do, because when you do and it fails, they're going to say, you told me to do that.
That's the question.
Lead by example.
Well, and I actually think thinking is our greatest power, but I think, like you said, like anything, your blessing can either be a blessing or it can be used against you. I mean, think if we use the power of thought to create new possibilities, to imagine what's possible, or do we use our imagination to create worry and, again, and this destruction and fear? So, but the reality is what gives us power and dominion over everything is our ability to think and to understand, again, which voice is that coming from. And I think it's where we run more into fear is people are not thinking. I think instead they're drifting, and I think they're waiting for people to give them the answer versus finding what's right for themselves. And so, going back and circling back of, what happens when someone says, I can never do what you do. Again, thank goodness, but you haven't spent the amount of time to figure out your gifts and to decide your definite purpose and plan and persistence, and again, those people around you to fulfill your goals.
It's like the Fairly Odd Parents. Yes, in animation again. You've got the 2 people on your shoulder, right? The angel and the devil, and they're each talking. The Fairly Odd, you're green like Cosmo. Yeah, and Wanda, there you go. Yeah. And there's my wand. See?
It never ceases to amaze me.
It never ceases to amaze me that they understand what I'm talking about.
They do. That's the
They get you, Don.
Do you know?
It's like the devil and the angel on your shoulder telling you can, you can't, and back and forth.
But when you learn here's the thing. It's like, for me, it's like, I didn't like sales. When I graduated school, I was like, you got to be kidding me. This fear of rejection thing is no good. I don't like this at all. But then I learned to love it by doing it. And then I cracked that code. I didn't give up. And I crushed it based on doing it over and over again. And then I thought, okay, what's my next challenge? Then I utilize and compound that into good, positive thoughts because I actually produce something, which is a better product of myself. And then I leverage that. And public speaking, oh my God, I don't like this. This is absolutely terrifying, but I did it and I did it again and I became better at it. And then I thought about what's next.
Now, I want to touch on something real quick. When you are a successful salesman, right, and you hit that goal, you hit that week, you hit that number,
right,
whatever that is, you feel pretty good, right?
Yes.
And there ain't nobody around to say, nice job, because you're a salesman. Sometimes, this is a one-man show. It's like tennis. You got the crowd, but when you go home, you ain't got no more crowd. So you go, you get it done. Next day, we start again.
Yep.
Right?
Well, you just said it right there. The most important thing is you start over every single day. And you made a good point where it's like sometimes we're waiting for things to happen and come to us. You got to make them happen, right?
There you go.
And you start over every single day as a new business, as a new whatever it may be, because time runs out fast. So you really want to do the very best you can, but start over every single day as if you're brand new, because things change all the time. And the more that we learn, and you can just get ghosted really quick.
Was
So.
part of the reason, and we're going to go to commercial break in a minute, why I push these guys, why I say, Mara, we got to get that newsletter out. That blog has to be out next week. And if that article's not in it, then it goes out and the article goes in the next month. We can't hold what we're doing waiting for someone else's piece.
No.
We put another piece in.
And we did that in the beginning. Remember when we used to put the commercial pieces, okay, it's due Tuesday. We just got it. Yeah, it's due Tuesday. And because life doesn't give you sometimes second opportunities. Work under pressure. It's okay to do that.
I love deadlines.
Samara, that newsletter's going out on Friday.
I love
There's your
deadline as well.
deadline. Yeah.
Yes.
But the other message here, Mara, that I want you to take home with you today, feel the faith. Feel that faith inside you, because that's what's going to carry you to be on that level. That's what it's really about. Believe in thou self, in yourself, and watch what happens.
Jaja, that website?
Yes.
By Monday. How's that?
And you know what? If you guys weren't as good at what you did, we wouldn't be able to say these things.
Let me
Think
tell you
about
about
that
how
one.
many interns come through here.
About
And you see the ones
97.
that don't show up the next day?
They can't take it.
EJ shows up once every 3 months.
Well, he has a job. He has a job. But those that come and say, let me think about it, they're not ready to do what we're doing.
Listen, I go to war with EJ. Friday, you're going to see EJ. You're going to be there Friday, right?
Maybe.
Okay, most likely. But I go to war when he's there. I know that production is going to take off. I have no doubt in my mind that he's going to get it done. No doubt.
Didn't you say that he was sleeper man?
He's sleeper man. But he gets it done and then goes to sleep.
Let's go to commercial break. 888-565-1470. Join our conversation, and we will be, right back.
You see, you're
I am Crunchy because knowledge is power. Crunchy is a revolutionary line of safe and high-performing toxin-free cosmetics that are redefining beauty. I am Crunchy because knowledge is power. Crunchy is a revolutionary line of safe and high-performing toxin-free cosmetics that are redefining beauty. You no longer have to sacrifice your health for your beauty or your beauty for your health. Be conscious about what are in your cosmetics and how they affect your body. Contact me at 703-509-2592 or explore at crunchywithanI.com/Liz Sant, LIZSANDT. Again, it's 703-509-2592.
What is Debersize? With over 25 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debersize. Debersize comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility. Debersize can meet your individual fitness needs, offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening to higher-level boot camp and weight training. Debersize will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283. In this world of social media and cacophony of sound, how do you get noticed? How do you get heard? In a world of instant gratification, how do you find appreciation? It's time to be heard. Become a radiating magnet and allow the law of attraction to come fully into play. Being completely in the moment speaks louder than words and actions. It's time to become fully present. It's time to put Humpty Dumpty together again. Call or text 561-351-9134. Become your radiating self. Contact Clyde at 561-351-9134. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Don and Freddy S.
And I guess we're back.
Welcome back to a wonderful Wednesday on the Brooklyn Cafe. Everyone is chit-chatting here, and Mara wanted to wait and ask her questions while we were on air. So give us a call to join our conversation, 888-565-1470.
I think Jaja had a question.
All right, Jaja, does you have a mic?
No. Just give her a mic.
Pass the mic.
Hot mic. All right, Jaja has a question.
Thank you. Do you have any advice for someone who's like 18 and still trying to get into the like TV and film business early? Because it's a big industry. So getting your foot in the door and being bold enough at around like 18, because that's how old I am. Do you have any advice for us? Me?
Which one do you want to? Me?
Anyone.
Okay, so I would say this
I
as
think we
far
all
as
could give her advice on that one.
right. I would say number one is start networking now. Start building relationships in the areas that you want, and practice. Right? Practice speaking all the time. Look for compelling words as well. You know, you only have so much time to capture that audience, and you got to make sure you keep capturing them over and over and over again. And like I was saying at break, when you read out loud too, you start practicing utilizing your lungs to speak, right? You want to speak from your diaphragm. So you start building up your confidence based on how you communicate. So you're not too young, you're not too old, but just, it's the art of doing it over and over again, but networking. And if it feels uncomfortable, that's good. That means you need to do it.
And I would add to that not only just networking, but I think there's a power in mentorship. And finding those people, whether you meet them or not, but to really dive into their successes and where they had failures, because there's so much knowledge and wisdom that comes from experience. And if you can learn from what they've already done, then you start so much farther ahead of the game to not have to, stumble and create some of those of your own. And then I would say, and just in the failures that you have, and every failure holds an equal seed of opportunity and success.
Amen to that.
So really understanding and taking those times after each thing. I think we're always really in this fast-paced world to kind of get ahead and get on top, but are you taking the time to balance that in reflection and really understanding what is working, what's not working, and how can you learn and build?
And I can add to it as well that you're already doing the right stuff.
Mm-hmm.
By being here and doing this kind of internship, you're doing the right stuff, because being in TV production business and film, if you can serve on every level, if you can operate a camera, if you know how to work the software, if you know how the hosts talk and like watch their banter and how they wrap things up and make things work, if you're observing all of that and doing and observing and experiencing, that's all going to make you stronger once you get to where you want to be. And when you apply for those positions, or where you like go for the next level, when you come with that background and like say you operated a camera and all you did was move this camera back and forth, you have that experience, whereas somebody coming off the streets that maybe never did that doesn't. So you have to learn how to get that stuff and then be able to represent yourself, like what we're saying vocally, that you remember all of these things. And so when you present yourself and you represent yourself to somebody, you're actually educated in saying that. Like, I do this.
Well, we actually have that, because remember on the sizzle that John put together, Shorty said she has learned more here than she has in school. And we have interns come in here with master's degrees, and we say, "What do you do this?" "No."
Right.
"Do you do this?" "No." "But I have my master's in what?" And they tell us, "Well, what do you do?" "Well,
sometimes they master being a student.
And I have to tell you, they've mastered being a student, but no camera work.
Right.
They're good at coffee, which is fantastic. But if you have your master's in film and movie production, you should do no more than the art of making coffee. Because I can teach you 3 steps on how to make coffee. Judge, I learned it in 30 seconds, right? We now have pot of coffee.
Well, I want to add that in football, you don't play not to win. Don't play not to lose. Don't play not to lose. It's the same. If you play not to lose, you're on the wrong track. Then I have not taught you anything. If you decide that you're going to play defense when you should be playing offense, in this business, like anything else in life, you're always going to be one step behind. Always. And remember that. Because no matter what they teach you, no matter what I teach you, no matter the words that you hear today, it has to come from your understanding and from what you do. And if you can't handle that, then we got to go back to school.
I want to ask EJ, because you've been with us for a long time. I mean, Gio comes every day, and I know why Gio comes, and Jaja's new, and Mara's been here. It feels like a lifetime, but it's only been about 5 weeks, and we've given her everything. But you come, you have a job, but you still come every couple days when you come.
Yep.
Why do you come? What are you trying to get out of this experience?
I try to learn as much as I can with like the board or the social media or the camera operations. I use that, and I use that information to, like, when I apply for other jobs or what I want to do after whenever I branch out of here, or if I'm still here or not, whether it's Miami or Fort Lauderdale, I try to use the skills I learned here to put that on my resume so I look more appealing to whoever.
Keep that on you. Okay. Keep the mic on you. Now,
That's the thing you want to learn when you talk. Always keep the mic on.
Mara has a question. Okay.
That's what I do.
What's your question, Mara?
How do you get through your worst times?
How do you get, all right, here's a metaphor. How do you protect your bullseye? So it's a concept where if you feel the most uncomfortable, you're hitting the heart and you feel like, oh my God, I can't do this anymore. Remember, there's a yellow band around here that's like a practice area. So you become aware of it, and then you keep moving forward until you crack the code, and then you go to the platinum area where it's like the metal, the titanium strength. But once you recognize what hurts the most and you practice what you need to do to overcome it, then you build up your coping skills. And building up your coping skills is like building up your resume, the evidence. That's why it's so important to fulfill something that you want to do or you think you can't do, but finish it for the most part. And, you know, if it's toxic, obviously that's different. But if it's going to be good for you, you got to do it. But just recognizing that feeling the most uncomfortable sometimes and the worst gives you the greatest opportunity to grow.
Yes.
I mean, I think that leads right into faith. I mean, faith is my stand-all, be-all, steadfast coping skill. I mean, it is what tells me that everything has already been promised to work out for my good. And I have lived that long enough, and I've seen that in play long enough that I have banked enough trust in that, because I've seen it happen time and time out, and I understand that there's a waiting period that has to happen. You know, there's a part of, you know, the sowing and the reaping, and there's a time and a maturity that has to develop. But putting yourself in the right environments and really, to me, managing the mindset. I mean, that's really what we're talking about, coping skills. We're talking about where there's a disconnect from expectations. And so understanding, again, your definite purpose and your plan and that faith that it gives you a different experience and way to move about the world. It's a confidence, you know, in the things that you hope for, and assurance in the things you've not yet seen. So
let me ask you this: you have to have down days, right? There
Absolutely.
have to be times when business isn't great, things happen in life, and you're at that point. You go, I don't know how I'm going to do this anymore. Am I doing the right thing, or whatever?
But
it
I
is you
think there's enough.
How do you get out of that?
You have to feed your mindset, and you have to take action immediately. I mean, again, fear lies in that uncertainty and that indecisiveness. So what is the one next step that I know I can do? And it may not be the right next step, but it's certainly going to move you out of wherever you are. You can only stay stuck if you allow yourself to stay stuck.
Well, and this actually goes into choosing your thoughts.
Well, it's action.
It was a conversation that we had.
Action,
That the
yeah.
other side of fear, like what are people most afraid of, and it's failure. And so if you choose to see failure as an opportunity and as a jumping off point, like this failure, every time, if you have that mindset where any failure is going to be the next step to getting you where you want to be, and you just take that failure and you learn the lesson from it and you move forward, then you can conquer that fear.
We spoke about this yesterday with so much. I actually love when things start to come against me. I'm one of those, again, just because I live in such a faith-based mindset and mentality. I love when things come against me because it means that I'm ready to break through the next level.
Well, you and I must be ready to go to the next level. We're breaking that glass ceiling, baby.
You know something? I don't care. Things happen every day. Machines break down. People don't show. I'm so used to it by now. I just looking for the bigger dream. I know where I'm going to go. I know what I'm going to do, and I'm going to take whoever I can wants to come with me. I don't care about that no more. I can't fail anymore. If you look at my track record, okay, where I came from, you know, I was an overthinker in high school. I used to overthink everything. Everything. I've made millions and lost them. I've been in the streets. I've lived in the streets. I've done all of that crap. You know what? I'm still here.
Right.
I'm still here, and I'm enjoying the company I'm with. I don't got to be fear of what? Be afraid of me. That's what you should be. You got a question?
Yes, I do. I think a disadvantage about me is I put my foot in too many things. I start too many projects. I have like such a creative mind that's like always on the go. So I feel like I could just do everything and anything. So I guess my question is, how do you really find your niche as a person, being so creative and just wanting to do everything in the world when you can?
I think you really have to take inventory on the things that shape you. I think it's those things that you have a great passion for. I think it's the abilities and the giftedness that you've been given. I think it's the personality that best serves you, and I think it's the experiences you've already had, and it's the culmination of those things that you can help others. But do it with a passion, not to practice, but have the passion to do it as a pro.
We gotta go. I can't believe the hour's already up. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Be kind to each other.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000 square foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
Health and Vitamin Concepts can help balance you through an innovative, non-invasive biomeridian assessment that measures the energetic properties of your body and naturally corrects the imbalances. Offering a complete thyroid, hormone, and nutritional profile, Health and Vitamin Concepts identifies the specific vitamins and herbs in the exact amount your body needs. Call for more information, 561-392-8448, or visit online at healthandvitaminconcepts.com. If you're ready to have more energy, better health, and a greater sense of well-being, make an appointment today at Health and Vitamin Concepts in Boca Raton at 7152 Barracasa Way. Call 561-392-8448. That's 561-392-8448.
Well, that's about it for today, and even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 1 p.m. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddy S. will bring you more goodwill next time. Although today's show was live, you can follow the cafe on Facebook at Brooklyn Cafe. To rewatch every minute of the show, call 866-224-5422 to talk with Dawn and Freddy S. after the closing, or to leave an order for fun for the next show. Have a meaningful day. The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Homeowners, would you like to save money each and every month? Of course you would. We all want to save money, but how? By calling Debbie at I Will Advisors, that's how, and have her review your homeowner's policy. Most homeowners never review their policy, but it should be reviewed every year. You commercial property owners, same goes for you. So what are you waiting for? Call Debbie at I Will Advisors and start saving money. 954-753-8080. 954-753-8080.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM, W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.